I am just sitting here and I was curious, where in the world is Wendy Williams? Because at the end of 2025, around October, beginning of November, something, they were talking about how she would be out of her guardianship by the end of the year. We're 4 months into the year, and where's Wendy? Well, her father passed away a couple of months ago. Wendy Williams' father, Thomas Williams, he passes away at 94 years old as she continues guardianship fight. And that was February 9th. There's Wendy and her daddy. Wendy Williams, an educator and author, remembered for, not Wendy, her father, Mr. Williams, an educator and author, remembered for his intellect and devotion to family, passed away as his daughter continues to fight a court-ordered guardianship. Wendy Williams and her family are mourning the loss of a beloved patriarch. Thomas Williams, the father of Wendy Williams, has passed away at the age of 94. The news was shared by journalist Alex Finney, Wendy's niece and Thomas's granddaughter, in a heartfelt Instagram tribute posted Sunday, February 8th. Finney's post featured a montage of family photos set to A's, capturing moments that span decades of family life. "I'll be loving you always," she wrote, opening a caption that reflected both grief and deep admiration. "It is with an extremely heavy heart that I share, after 94 years of extraordinary love, strength, brilliance, and wisdom, my grandfather, Thomas D. Williams, has passed. I know he is in heaven with Nana, watching over our family and continuing to guide us as he always has." She went on to describe her grandfather as a man of great intellect, an author, educator, and keeper of historical facts, adding that he poured into both family and community. "I miss him tremendously," she wrote. "I'm a little lost for words right now, but I love you endlessly, Papa. Give Nana a kiss for me." Thomas Williams was married to Shirley Williams, who passed away in 2020 at the age of 85. Wendy confirmed her mother's passing during an episode of her daytime talk show, sharing that she passed beautifully and peacefully while surrounded by love. Wendy, now 61 years old, was last publicly photographed with her father in Miami in February 2025 while celebrating his 94th birthday. Thankfully, she made a stink where that darn guardianship lady let her go to Florida, because remember, they weren't going to let her go. She thought, like, if she was talking to the media and stuff that, she wouldn't be allowed to go. Wendy, was last seen celebrating his 94th birthday, and at that time, the visit carried emotional weight. During a January 2025 interview on The Breakfast Club, Wendy said she was unsure whether she would even be allowed to travel to see him. "My dad is going to be 94 next month. I don't know if I'm able to fly to Miami to say happy birthday to my dad," she said, becoming visibly emotional. I remember that. Wendy claimed her court-appointed guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, there she is, that's her name, Sabrina the Witch, may not permit her the visit. The former talk show host has been under a court-ordered guardianship amid claims that she is cognitively impaired, allegations she has repeatedly denied. Wendy has continued to push for the arrangement to be dissolved, maintaining that she is capable of managing her own affairs. As of August 2025, the GRIO reported that the guardianship was upheld following a new medical evaluation. Thomas Williams's death comes as a painful and complicated moment for Wendy as she navigates both private loss and an ongoing public legal battle. For now, Finney's tribute offers a glimpse into the legacy of a man remembered by his family as a source of wisdom, love, and steady guidance. And then we have Wendy Williams' conservatorship takes a permanent turn. Her life has narrowed. That's the most recent report, but let's just go back to February, where Wendy Williams reportedly hopes to return to TV now that Sherri Shepherd's show is canceled, and this again is February 9th. Same date as the first article that I read when her father passed away. Williams was hopeful when she heard that Sherri Shepherd's talk show had been canceled. Rob Shuter reported to his Naughty But Nice Substack on Sunday, February 8th. Wendy misses being on TV more than anything. One longtime confidant told Shuter. She still thinks of that hour as hers. Shepherd got the job after serving as a guest host of the Wendy Williams show while the host, 61, first went on medical leave in 2021. In Wendy's mind, that seat was borrowed, not inherited. She felt replaced, not relieved. Williams was so bitter, a source told Shuter, that she avoided the New York City studio where The View alum 58 taped her show for 4 seasons. Wendy wouldn't even drive down that block, the source said. It was too painful, too symbolic. Now, another friend added she thinks, if Sherri couldn't keep it, maybe they'll come to me. But that was wishful thinking. Williams was under guardianship since 2022 due to health issues that were initially believed to be frontotemporal dementia, though TMZ reported in November that a neurologist refuted those claims. Regardless, Shuter reported that those around the former radio DJ believe it's unlikely she'll ever reboot the show she hosted from 2011 until 2022. There is zero plan to bring Wendy back to daytime TV. That chapter is closed permanently, an inside source told Shuter. Okay, well, this is being reported as of April 22nd, 2026. Wendy Williams' conservatorship takes a permanent turn. Her life has narrowed. Wendy Williams' future is transforming, and here is a source's account of what she thinks. Let's not name your source or anything, No real receipts here is what they mean to say. Wendy Williams is well known for her talk show and for being not only a journalist, but a producer and even an author. But more recently, she's been overtaking the media because of her medical woes and conservatorship, which took her from running the Wendy Williams show and multiple daytime Emmy nominations to now being in a conservatorship. Well, she's not technically in a conservatorship. She's in a guardianship. Similar, but not the same. This conservatorship is court mandated for those unversed and was ordered because she is currently inside a New York memory care facility due to dementia, FTD, and aphasia. However, it's pertinent to mention is that her team is fighting this, claiming the cause of her memory issues to be alcohol-induced. But celebrity news reporter Rob Shuter, once again, reveals things may not be changing anytime soon, and the talk show host may also have to come to terms with it. While citing a source that spoke to the naughty but nice Substack wielder, they said Wendy knows this isn't changing anytime soon. She's no longer pushing back. She's accepting it. I call and I smell some BS. This update also comes shortly after her own legal team said she may be free by last year's end, but now it's becoming clear that that's not the reality. Behind the scenes, this is understood to be long-term. The report also calls the 61-year-old's condition to be unpredictable because she's fragile. Some days she's sharp and engaged, other days she drifts. It's very inconsistent. There's a level of comfort now, despite earlier claims saying she considered herself in a prison of sorts. She has structure, support, and people taking care of her, and that matters. She's also been leaving the facility less and less. The past public sighting that people had of her featured her attending her father's funeral, which was back in February, and to date, that's one of the only times she's been out. Per the insider, it tells you how much her life has narrowed. She's made peace with it. She understands this is her life now. Before concluding, they did mention it's not the ending she imagined, but it's the reality she's living. What do y'all think about that? And give me your thoughts down below.